Hey there, welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play Rome Total War pre-marian challenge. Last time we lost Salona and we got it back again, and now we have two half-decently sized armies. We've got one over here, which has 7 Hastati units in it. These two came from the army that's in Salona now, and they only have 2 Velites, which is something I have to deal with. We're training 2 more over here, so they will get more. And we have this one up here which has more cavalry but less infantry and more Velites. So, and this one's led by 2 brothers, which I think is kind of cool. So, yeah, we've got nothing else to do, I think. I'm just going to quickly check on Diplomat. Is that him? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to meet the Pontics. Okay, cool. So, anything else to do? Where's the spy? The spy's there, he's fine, and there's something else to do this turn, I don't believe. No, we've got no money to do anything, so I'm just going to quickly check the tax rates. Very high, very high, very high, very high. Excellent. Okay, end turn. Right, so the Macedonians are up there. They've taken that city there, which is odd. We're offering an alliance with Dacia. I've got no reason not to take an alliance with Dacia. We already have trade rights, and we have their map information, so we've got no reason to do anything else with them. Just accept their alliance offer. So, because any army we can avoid attacking or having attack us is a good thing right now. So, Gala has died. I believe she was the wife of the faction heir. She would have been quite old-ish, I suppose. 61, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, he's 63, so her being 61 sounds about right. So, I'm not going to bother doing the math properly. We've got Velites, and right, Dacia and me have allied. Gaul and the Greek city-states have allied. Okay, fine. Okay, let's get this Velite over to Apollonia and get that back again. And I'm going to take one of these guys here and send him up to Salona. There's a Gallic diplomat right there, and that guy right there. Okay, let's move down here. I need to know where those, or that Greek army was. There was a big Greek army that I saw before. I need to know where it's gone. So, is that everything? No, I need to deal with the diplomat because he's going to be... Oh, hello, Egyptians. Give me trade rights for map information, please. Right. Current proposal beyond your means. Fine. Can we just have some trade rights then? No. Okay, the Egyptians aren't going to give me trade rights, so fuck them. Let's see if we can get them from the Pontics. See, the Pontics are far more amenable to my wishes, which is a good thing. So, next I think will be the Seleucids down here, because the only people over here will be the Seleucids and the Greeks, and we're at war with the Greeks, so we're not going to get trade rights from them. So, we've got a fairly good idea of what's going on here. I don't think we've actually got trade rights with the Germans, which is a shame, but never mind. We can deal without trade rights from the Germans. So that's going to bug me. There we go, and everything else there is fine. We can apparently build something right here. I'm not sure if we want to. Yep, we do, because we've got nothing else to build, and we've got money, so let's do it while we can. Everything else I think is done, so end turn. Alright. I think we're okay. Yep, seems so. Oh. Oh, okay. Our faction leader is now dead. He died at 60... Was he 64 or 63? 63. So, our new faction leader is Aulus Brutus. He's 45 and he's a manager. Yeah, he really is a manager. Where is he? He's the governor of Croton. Okay, that's fine. He can stay there. And that means my faction heir is now Aemilius Brutus. I would rather... Vibus the Wrathful. Okay, I don't know why he's got Wrathful. Is it that, maybe? It'd be Uncontrollable Rage. Okay, well, yeah, he's in Tarentum anyway, so that's fine. So this guy is now the faction heir, and they're basically the same age. These two guys are basically useless commanders, but they're useless everythings, so, you know, whatever. Oppius Brutus will come of age shortly, in about 8 turns, I think. See, end of turn report. 500 profit. Well, it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Popularity falls with the masses. Faction leader is dead. New faction leader, Aulus Brutus. Construction of sewers is complete. We completed Vilites. That means that we've now we've completed the training for this army as it is. I think it could use more though. It's got 4 Vilites, 6 Hastati, and 2 Equites. It could use more Equites, I think. Yeah, let's train another couple of Equites while we get communal farming. If we can afford it. We can just afford it. Okay, and Croton doesn't need anything building. Apollonia can't build anything. All the tax rates are good. Yep, okay, so let's see. Where are those Greeks? Right there, and that's a huge army. Yeah, Cretan archers and armoured hoplites, regular hoplites. Yeah, that's a worrisome army. I really don't like the look of that at all. Doris of Sparta there has got an acceptable looking army. Yeah, not really concerned about that. So, Thermon. Yeah, Thermon also has a fairly weak army. I don't know why the faction leader's there though. That's an interesting thing. So, yeah, these guys were going up there to Salona, and to stop it annoying me. There we go. Right, I would really like to replace those town watch with some peasants, but I can't recruit either of them, so doing that would be stupid. I also don't really want these war dogs. They're a bit useless, to be frank. Oh well, never mind. So, yeah, just need to check over here with the diplomat. There you are. Who's that? Armenian, Roman, and that is a Egyptian. He's got less skill, so we'll try doing trade rights and map information with him. No? Just trade rights then? No? Okay. Well, how about map information? Damn it. It's being annoying today. How about just map information? Will you do that? No. Okay, well, fuck you then, buddy. Right. Whoa. We've got Scythians. We've already got trade rights with them. Seleucids. I want to talk to those Seleucids, but we can't yet. But hopefully they'll talk to me. Else will know where they've gone, because he should be moving to him. So, I believe that's everything. I could march down here into the mountains. Sort of make an aggressive posture against the Greeks here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, leave the peasants behind, and we're gonna move onto the road over here. In fact, we'll move. I'd like to move there, but we'll just go here. Actually, no, we'll go there because that's actually on the slopes. So hopefully, this place should be fine, because they won't be able to get past me here. So as long as we don't get attacked through here from the Macedonians, who aren't at war with us right now, so it should be safe from them a little bit anyway. Okay, let's end turn, see what happens. Right, the Greeks didn't come to attack, so that's a good thing. Oh, but they are right up in my grill, which is not necessarily a good thing. Okay, we made a tiny profit. We got no Senate officers, unfortunately. Cassius Brutus got married, fair enough. We completed the governor's palace in Croton, that's good. We got some more Equites, and Macedon and Gaul are allied. Okay, that's an interesting combination. Okay, so we want a legion barracks. That will allow me to build Principes, and we need Principes badly. We also need Triarii, but we can't build them just yet. Don't have a lot of money left after that, which is a shame, but never mind. So we've got one more Equite training. I don't suppose I can get them. Oh, I can just add the equite to that army and get the fleet back. That's good. I like that. So that Gallic diplomat and this army here, I don't like it. It's too big, and it has Cretans and armoured hoplites, which I really don't like. But I'm just going to have to deal with it, I suppose. So at least we don't have an actual family member with them. That would make things even more difficult. Let's. Do I need to check? No, I don't need to do that. Let's send this guy completely the wrong way. Okay, fine. I was going to say let's send him inside Thermon, but apparently he wants to go over there. Fine, just go back that way then, and don't have a seizure. Right. Okay. So diplomat, where are you? Over here. There you are. Talk to the Seleucids. Get me trade rights and map information. He's got a huge amount of skill. They've accepted. Good. Good. Right, who else is there? Armenians, Scythians, Pontics. Okay, no, we don't need any of those. So, there must be a lot of rebels around here, because there's a huge bit of territory right here that's not taken. Oh well. Right, we're going towards Egypt. Pointless, because they won't give me trade rights. So, let's go over this way and go to the Parthians, because Parthia owns Media here, which is not that one, but the one in the mountains up here that's a pain in the ass. So the Scipii still haven't taken Lilybaeum, but it looks like they're just about to. Aulus Scipio right here has a big army here, and he's about to go and siege it, I imagine. I don't imagine what else he would be doing with it, so that's good. Salona finished building something. Oh yeah, it was the land clearance, that's fine. So that's all now completed and finished. I may need to bring this army down. I also think I have to attack this army right here. Yeah, alright, let's attack these guys. Okay, so 10 to 7 army strength advantage. We have 1,015 men, they have 1,204, so they've got an advantage over us in numbers of men, but a couple hundred of those are peasants, so in reality it's fairly even troop numbers, and apparently my hastati are better. So that's good. Let's get onto the battlefield and see if we can't translate that advantage, and hopefully they don't have a hill advantage, because the terrain is notoriously unforgiving. It will occasionally, when you're on a massive hill, give the other people a massive hill, which is just strange. But we'll see. Oh, I've got a bit of a hill advantage here.
Nice Greeks. They have come to fight, it is true, but they will only stay to die.
Absolutely. That's a huge slope. That's a massive slope. I would love to fight them there. The chances are they're going to be sort of right here on top of this hill here, or over here on top of this hill in the forest, which would suck. I'm going to deploy on this hill here. Deploy like that. Filates. They have Peltas, so I'm going to have to deploy these guys in loose formation, like so. Got 3 equites, which I'm going to put over this side, and the 2 brothers are going to sit in the middle, like so. Start battle. Okay, so they're right here, and they are right on that slope. They're coming towards me. That's interesting. Okay. Peltas, I want you to move forward slightly. And these guys, I actually want them like that, and I'm going to turn on fire at will mode. Going to keep the generals a bit further back from the rest of the army, and let's flank with the equites. Where's their Cretans? I don't see them. They're around somewhere there. Oh right, they're right in the middle there. Okay, so they're actually coming right at me. They are coming at me, as you would say, bro. Right, we've got some militia cav right here. They're charging. Let's just come in from the side on these guys. going to send a unit over here as well. That's probably not a good idea because they're right in the middle. Let's send one off over here. Let's chase these guys away. Oh, the Cretans are right out in the open there. Right, we want to get those Cretans. Let's leave those guys alone. Oh, there goes their general. That's nice. We lost a unit of Equites, but it killed their general, so I'd say it's a fairly good trade. And these guys should come back from routing. They're only down to 41, so we should be okay. Let's get these guys well out of the way. I would say that was a fairly good opening skirmish. I'm hoping these guys are going to stop routing. There we go, good. Okay. Light cav over here. All of you over there. Okay, what's going on here? Troops running around over here. They lost some Cretans already, that's good. They've lost some militia hoplites. Not militia hoplites, militia cav. Well, they lost a unit of militia cav, or at least half a unit anyway. What's going on over here? Where did their unit of general goes down there? That's fine. These peltasts are getting attacked and killed. Alright, these guys are now out of ammunition, so let's retreat them. These guys are now also out of ammunition. All of my peltasts except for that unit there are now out of ammunition. Let's move them back. Right, this unit still has some left. Right, what have we got going on over here? All their peltasts and stuff are over there, and their phalanxes are all going over there. I've got a great opportunity here to cut their army in half. I'm going over here, and I'm going to take these guys over here, and the cav is going to come over here, and so is the generals. This is the perfect opportunity to get their infantry stuck on one side, and all of their weaker ranged units on the far side. Right, where are we going? There, that seems alright. Don't want to attack those peasants. Oh, let's throw a few javelins at those armoured hoplites. That'd be great. See if we can do any damage. We haven't got many javelins left, but you might kill one maybe. That'd be nice. Right, they're now out of javelins. No, they didn't kill any. That's a shame, but never mind. Let's retreat these guys. Okay, where's my cavalry? There it is. Right, we're going to take the cavalry down here and we're going to smash these guys. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to send the generals down here as well, because they're needed there. Let's ward off the infantry with our infantry. There we go, and we're going to crash into these guys right here. That's excellent. They broke straight away. Oh, this is working like a dream. Chase down these cavalry. I don't want them coming back. So we've killed a lot of their... where are these guys going? That's fine. We killed a lot of their ranged units right here, which is excellent. Right, let's bring the general back over here to help the army. I also want to withdraw these guys. I don't want them getting killed. So we'll withdraw them from the battlefield. They should withdraw behind the rest of my army. We're throwing javelins over here. Militia hoplites. Not at the armoured hoplites, unfortunately, but we're doing a lot of damage to their other units. That means we'll be able to get surrounding movements a lot easier. Yeah, I need to keep chasing these guys down. That's okay. I do want to move these guys back a bit though, because otherwise they're going to be in range of those Cretans. Okay, we're nearly out of javelins. We are now out of javelins. Okay, let's charge down the hill here, because we'll catch these guys out of formation. There we go. They didn't like that at all. Let's get the general over here. Need to flank around these guys. See if I can send those guys after the Cretans. Oh, that worked perfectly. Yeah, we've got a route going on here, that's good. Let's keep moving these guys around. Okay, forget the Cretans. Keep the generals away. Attack from there. Got another routing unit, that's great. It's just the armoured hoplites left now. Attack from there. I'm not going to charge with those guys, it's not worth it. There we go, we've routed the armoured hoplites, that's good. And I'm going to bring these guys back here. I'm going to have the general chase down the armoured hoplites. Or both generals actually. We've got a whole bunch of guys over here. They're not routing anymore, but they are running from battlefields. Peasants over there, we'll go kill them. Where are these guys? You go and attack those peasants as well. Did we just get the Cretans? We did. Excellent. Yeah, I want those Cretans all dead. Okay, there's peasants here absorbing the charge, and these ones routed straight away. That's excellent. Send these guys over here to attack these militia cav. Right. This is going very well. I don't want to get caught by those militiamen right there. That's okay. Right. Let's reform the army. Let's reform them over here. One of those units has taken a lot of damage. Yeah, 47, but they got quite a bit of experience for us. That's alright. Let's send one unit over here. Oh, these guys are still chasing down a peasant unit by the looks of it. Okay. Now, I don't want to engage these guys with the cavalry, because that would be a bad idea, but I do just want to try to herd them back into a position where I can kill them quite easily. Alright, these guys are now out of targets. Oh, let's get in and kill these routing units. It would be really nice if killing these routing units would rout these hoplites as well. That would be great. You retreat. Let's just keep these guys surrounded, and there's only a few units left. Let's have the generals go kill those militias. You're too close, move away. Yeah, you keep after those peltasts. These guys are wavering. I probably could just attack them from behind. Yeah, let's charge these guys from behind. There we go, that's good. Okay, so they're dead. And over here, there's another unit of militia hoplites. Right. Let's send the generals after these guys. Hopefully they'll rout when we get close. I'm going to leave this unit here to clean those guys up. And these two are going to go over here and help the generals. Okay, so how much did we actually kill? 91% of that army. That's fantastic. For a 10% loss, love it. Absolutely love it. Right, okay, so all the cav is now free. Let's have the heavy cav go up this side, otherwise known as the generals, and the light cav up the left-hand side. It would be great if when we got close these guys would just rout so we could just destroy them. That would be fantastic. Hello, what's going on over there? There's apparently another unit right here. Oh, there is. Where's that unit? Let's continue. You go kill that unit down there. Cretan archers, fucking hell, don't let them get away. Right, general, kill those guys along with these guys. I'm continuing because I don't want any of this army to survive. I think maybe a couple of guys will, but for the most part I want everything destroyed, and there's probably going to be a couple of Cretan archers that get away, but they're not at any kind of strength to worry me in future. So this has been a really, really effective battle. This has worked out really well. The terrain helped, but also because they split their army, had all the infantry down here and most of their peltasts over there, I was able to take the cavalry down and just smash the weaker side of their armor, weaker side of their army. So that worked really well. It looks like we did kill all the Cretans. So they killed 105 men, and that's really good for me actually. We killed almost all of theirs. No one gained experience, even though these ex-players killed nearly 300 guys. They really should have gotten experience. They took 16 casualties and got 13 of them back. That's fantastic. So they only actually lost 3 guys in total. That's really nice. Yeah, we lost quite a few infantry as well, but the infantry had a great fight. They broke through those militia hoplites so fast. I was very pleased with them for that, and beating those armoured hoplites too was fantastic, so very happy.
Victory!
So he absolutely destroyed that army. He got a trait increase. He's now got +1 combat, or at least this guy does, Cornelius Brutus. So he's now got +1 command stars, which is great. Tedious speaker. Failing sickness. Okay. Oh, falling sickness, not failing sickness. That's weird. I'm guessing he's Okay, whatever. So, unfortunately, we've lost a lot of guys from at least one unit. I can refill this unit here, and I think I actually do all of them. If I do 4 and 3, that'll leave me like 3 in this unit. Yeah, and then we can send this one back. How far can this move? I'm pretty sure. If I put it there, yeah, I can actually get in there. Yep. Ah, damn it. That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, so that guy's gone back to retrain. The Equites, I'll retrain these two because we haven't lost all that many. So yeah, so that worked out pretty well, and these guys are going to stay right here because Apollonia is safe enough. If anyone comes in from the top, we can attack with the army in Salona, so that's good. And that's a stronger army anyway, so that's all good. And now they've lost the stronger of their 2 armies down here, which is really good, which means we can move in for Tarentum. Not Tarentum, Thermon. Tarentum's our capital. Duh. So, yeah, that's good. Where's the diplomat? It's over here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, you're hiding behind a mountain. Very ninja-like of you. So he completely disappears. Anyway, so he's sorted. Where's my spy? There he is. He's being a douche. Yeah, he's going there. He'll get there next turn. And I think that's everything. We've got hardly any money, so let's end turn. See what happens. We may get attacked by more Greeks here. Yep. Oh, damn it. This is going to be touch and go. They're going to win. It's 1-1. Yeah. Damn it. Why'd you go all the way down there? Oh, it's going to die now. There we go. Oh, no, it's still alive. I'm amazed. But this Astarte is still alive, which is a good thing. Let's get him up here immediately. There we go. And can this guy... Let's get him off the ship. Right, end of turn report. Profit just. That's fine. Retinue for Titus the Lewd. He's now a wrestler. He's a lewd wrestler. Right. Okay. And Amulius Brutus is now priest of Mars, or no, Alulus Brutus. He's got a weird name. Anyway, that's cool. Right, so we recruited another Equite. So is that the last Equite? Yes, it is. We still can't build a larger thing yet. How much do we need? 6,000 we need for the next population thing. So let's retrain that ship, and we'll train another ship as well while we're here, because we've finished doing the rest of the army. Pretty much everything that we wanted we've now got here, isn't it? Please, thank you. Right. I'd quite like to retrain that cavalry unit as well, actually. It's just a shame we can't do it in Apollonia. Hello, there's Doris of Sparta. Sparta? Doris of Sparta. Yeah, his army is not as good as the one we just faced, but of course we do have a slightly depleted army from last time, although we should have more than enough to deal with it, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Apollonia is fine. I don't think we can build anything. No. Salona, the same. We can't do anything there. The diplomat is fine. Need to check on the spy. You're going to Thermon. Right. Thermon's pretty nice. Got a barracks, a port, and a market, and paved roads. Yeah, so this one actually is that'll be a nice town to take. We'll be able to actually retrain things there. So that's definitely got to be our target. I want to move here, or do I want to go? No, I want to go here, because that puts me uphill and he can't get past me. So we're going to hold this position right here, wait for him to get closer, or wait for the next turn, whatever, and end turn. Hopefully he'll attack me. I would like that. Oh, the Dacians are attacking the Macedonians. That's interesting. Oh, that sounded bad. Senate mission failure. Fine, whatever. We made a small profit. That's good. We've got coming of age, Oppius Brutus, and Amulius Brutus is now a wrestler. Fine, or has a wrestler, or whatever. Right, he's devout, so +1 influence, and reverence. Morale for troops on the battlefield, and you've got creepy eyes. Fuck me, dude. You look like psychopathic or something. Where is he? He's in Croton. We've already got enough generals. How many? We've got one dude here who's a fantastic manager, and one here who's an alright manager.
General.
He's creepy, those eyes. They're mad, staring eyes. He'll burn a hole through your soul. So, actually, I should be training ships here as well, shouldn't I? Ah, well. So, what should I do with this guy? I don't really want to use him as a manager over there because he could easily get killed that way. I'll just leave him in Croton, he's fine there. For now, anyway. Communal farming is done in Tarentum, that's nice. We've retrained a Byreme and trained a new one, that's good. We need to get this guy into Tarentum, and we need to retrain him badly. So we've got 3 guys left in his unit, that's mad. So, yeah, build a wooden wall there. And archery range we could get, that's a good thing. Oh, but we still got another 2 turns on the Legion barracks. I'd really like to get a shipwright actually, because it improves our income a lot. Apollonia, nothing to do. Salona has nothing to do either, that's good. Where's the diplomat? He's hiding in the mountains somewhere, is that him? It is.
Noble master?
Great, he can't get through there. Okay, fine. Alright, let's go down this way then. There's plenty of open space down here, I assure you. Right, let's go there. That'll do, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. We don't have to worry about him for another 4 turns. Hopefully that fucking Egyptian will get out of the way. Right, so everything over here is sorted. Our spire's in Thermon. This guy, he's only got 1 command star. I really should go and just attack this guy. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. Let's just attack this guy. Okay, so it is a 5-3 strength advantage, so slightly in our favour. We have 920 men. Why has this guy only got 1 command star? Oh, whatever. Against 827 men. He's got full units. He's got 3 militia hoplites, 2 mercenary hoplites. So basically slightly better than regular hoplites, but not as good as the armoured hoplites we previously faced. 2 units of Illyrian mercenaries. No, they're mercenary peltasts. I don't think they were as good as Illyrians, if my memory serves correctly, which it often doesn't. Thracian mercenaries right there, which I'm not too concerned about, and they're basically just poor man's Roman infantry, and 3 units of militia cav, as well as the family member. The family member is a slight concern, but we have 2 family members and lots of cav support, so, or melee cav support that is, so hopefully this should go well. So let's see what we can do. Our infantry certainly is superior because we have the ability to throw Pila before we get into combat. And we have, I believe, more ranged units from our Velites at least. We don't have any cavalry ranged units, but that's neither here nor there.
Today we are gathered here to do battle. Regrettable, isn't it? But sometimes, you know, life is like that. You have to do something you don't want to do, just because someone is telling you to do it. I didn't want to be here myself, but then my mother told me that I'd better make a reasonable show of it all. So here we go. There stand the Greeks, ready to fight or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible to Hades. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations?
What the fuck was that? I didn't want to be here today, and then my mother said, what the fuck? What kind of speech is that to give to your men before a battle? Oh, well. From the monkey man, what more can you expect? So, they're probably going to be deployed on this hill, which sucks big time, considering they were on the coast, not on a hill. But alright, fine. We're going to deploy up here then, to counter that. That my mother said. Oh dear. Right. So, your mother's on a different continent. How did your mother say anything to you? Whatever. So, I'm going to get these guys into a regular formation. There we go. Equites up at the top here. Roughly. There we go, that'll do. And generals on the right at the rear. That'll do. And start. Oh, they're actually not right on top of the hill like I expected. But that's fine. Yep, we'll go there. Let's see what's going on over here. So they deployed way back here, and they're actually they're swiveling away from me, which is a good thing. And those mercenary hoplites have the pride of place, the place of honor on the right, which is a good thing, I suppose. It also means that these weaker units are way downhill, because I'm going to come up from inside this forest here. I have absolutely no intention to let that height advantage go to waste. And I've got a couple of Illyrian mercenaries down here, skirmishers, and there's their skirmishing cav. There's the general, the actual general. It's Doros of Sparta, isn't it, I think? It's certainly Doros of something, so yeah. He's a pretty badass guy there, and I love the helmets they have. I think that's fantastic. I would love to have a helmet like that. So, we're going to advance up here. We're still moving. We've got quite a long way to go, because it looks like they're just going to let me come to them, which is fine. I can do that. I'm not concerned about that. We'll go triple speed so that we can advance. And because we're only marching, we shouldn't be getting worn out. They're shuffling something around back there. Yeah, they're just rotating the army. That's fine. I don't mind them doing that. Okay. Go a bit further forward than that. Okay, let's go back to normal speed now. So, I want to put these guys right at the front of the forest here-ish. Well, that's a bit further back than I wanted, but fine, whatever. These guys can go here. I'm going to turn on fire at will. I'm going to have the cav go over here, actually, because they've got their... I think I just rotated the cav by mistake. Yeah, I did. Because they've got their cav over here, and that Thracian mercenary unit I would quite like to hit. I'm going to have the general, however, come up to the top of the hill here, because that's a good place to hit from. I would really love it if they would just let me empty all of my javelins at these guys from on top of this hill in the forest here. That'd be fantastic. I don't think they will, but it'd be nice if they would. Okay, so yeah, I want these guys over here. And the more we move forward, the more they seem to move back, which is very interesting. Let's move these guys here. And we'll have the Hastati right here. General. Not quite that far away. Yeah, that'll do. Right there. And that's everything. Good. Oh, they're bringing forward their Illyrians, and the mercenary hoplites are doing something. I'm quite sure what they're up to right now. Where are these guys going? What I really want to do is attack these mercenary hoplites with my javelins. Oh, something's in range. Don't know what's in range, but something is. Are they attacking over here? No. I guess we're throwing javelins down here. Oh, here comes their general. No, he thought better of it. That's fine. Yep, these mercenary hoplites are getting javelins thrown at them. That's a good thing. Yeah, we've already killed 12 of them. Let's bring these guys in. Okay, so they attacked our Velites with their Jav Cav, and we're going to send in the... Oh, damn it, stop throwing Peeler, stop it. and we're going to send in the generals and the equites to deal with them, which they did very nicely, in fact. We'll get them out of the way now, and let's have 2 of these guys come back. The rest can continue chasing them away. There's Thracian mercenaries right there. We turn back on fire at will mode. Right, you get these Javcav right here. Right, the generals are over here, that's fine. Still throwing javelins, there we go. We've killed off another unit of Javcav, that's excellent. We're still throwing javelins at these militia hoplites here. These mercenaries have lost quite a lot as well. The general at the back there is looking a little bit worse for wear. Why are you running away? Okay, so these 2 have now run out of javelins. Let's move them up the back. So what have we got left? We've got these 2 units here. Let's have these guys come up the front here, like so. Okay, you can right there. Throw your javelins, those mercenary hoplites, and you get over here and throw yours too. So what have we already killed? We already killed at least 1 unit of Peltas, I think. No, I don't have any Peltas. We killed 3 units of Javcav because I have none left. We've done quite a lot of damage to their spearmen. There's a unit of mercenary hoplites over here who clearly have got delusions of grandeur. And they're actually going after my general by the looks of it. That's fine, we can just march away from him. I'm not concerned. These guys should be throwing javelins, but they're not. The other unit, however, is, which is a good thing. Now then, rest down the hill here. Yep, they can just wait there. I'm not going to rush myself. Let's withdraw these 2 from the field. We've got no reason to lose any more than absolutely necessary, so we'll withdraw them. These guys are nearly out of javelins. I think 1 more throw will probably deplete all of their javelins. And there it is. Yep, that's the last of their javelins. Let's withdraw them. These guys are nearly out as well. There's mercenary Peltast over there. Why, thank you. I don't mind if I do. These guys are still fresh, so we should be able to smash these guys quite easily. And we're going to attack from the other side as well. There we go. Fantastic. And we've got these mercenaries over here. I'm going to move these guys because they're coming after these guys right here. What's going on here? My cavalry is getting charged. Let's move these guys away. Let's attack these guys from both sides. There's the general. And bring him back over here. And let's withdraw these guys too, we don't need them anymore. You get back. Generals, will send you after these guys. I should really send my light cav, but whatever. Actually, yeah, let's send the light cav instead. The generals can go and sit at the back of the army, nice and safe. Yeah, those guys are too close to the enemy to withdraw from there. But they're being screened by these equites here, so... Oh, no, we have to stop these equites from chasing. Alright, let's get the Hastati back in line. Let's put them right here at the edge of the forest. In fact, I'll slide it over that way. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, you can now withdraw. That's good, that's absolutely fine. Now then, so what have they got left? They've got a depleted unit of mercenary hoplites. It's 2 units of militia hoplites. One's very slightly depleted, one's depleted militia, and 1 full mercenary. Where are they going? I don't like the look of this. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to go after my routing units, or not my routing units, but my withdrawing units, which is not what I want them to do. If they're going to do that, I'm going to move forward and threaten them. Make sure they know I'm not to be fucked with. Right. Move the generals forward. Bring this guy around here. I'm going to use this unit of equite over here just to clear up routing units. This is going to be interesting. Right, that's my my guys coming off the hill there, or off the map rather. Send in a unit for Starty over here because I engaged this general and I didn't really want to. I thought he was going to charge me otherwise. Oh, their general's dead. Okay, we don't need those guys. Nice.
Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
That was a prime example of me having zero faith in units that clearly I should have had some faith in. Anyway, that's good. So his entire general unit is now dead. That's fantastic. So what's he planning to do now? He looks like he's forming up sort of a nuke box right there. He isn't, but it looks like he is. Right, let's attack these mercenary peltasts right here. Of course, that's not what I'm going to do. Stop. That's fine. You get back into position. Okay, so these equites will cover that side, and these ones will cover this side, depending which side they route from. I'll have a different unit to chase them down. Let's get these guys back into position. Oh, hello, they routed another unit just by going through them. That's great. I like that. And these Thracian mercenaries are routing too. Let's chase them down. Alright, they're all routing over this side. Actually, let's have these guys go over here. You retreat quickly. Attack from behind. Turn around and attack. There we go. Alright, you, after those militia hoplites. You, get away. Alright, let's send a unit of equites over there to deal with them. Please kill them. Alright, you're going too far away. Alright, chase them down. Now then, you. Over here. Which unit are they targeting? This one. Retreat. Alright, they're still fresh, that's good. Let's charge these guys. Right, they rallied, so we have to make sure we don't attack those guys. There we go, that worked. Right, that unit got wiped up completely by those equites, and there's a unit of mercenary hoplites down there, not helping themselves out at all. Right, you guys, back into position. Except for you, you're going to run over this way. Right, oh yeah, that's not my unit. Dumbass. Right. So we're covering all the eventualities for routing units, that's good. Let's charge from both sides here. There we go. This is working well. Okay, so these guys are going to continue routing and get killed by my equites, that's fantastic. These equites can go deal with these mercenaries. We haven't actually lost many men at all. This has worked out really well. So, right, I think they're now done. No, not quite. They're nearly done. Nope, now they're done. Okay, cool. And these guys chasing them down. Fantastic. Let's march forward. Right, equites, back over there, please. Right, those mercenary peltasts. They still have javelins, I believe. Let's have this unit run through the middle and attack them. We'll attack these guys from behind. These equites are not doing anything, that's fine. And these equites are going to go up to those guys. Right, they're routing, that's good. Continue.
The army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Well, that worked really well. So, killing these mercenary peltasts and these mercenary hoplites, get some extra experience for our units. Let's have these guys stop running. They're not very effective when they're running around. Apparently we're still killing stuff over here, maybe? Or are they just marching? No, they're just marching. Okay, cool. So there's 2 units left to kill, both of which are being charged down. There we go. Did we kill everything? 98%. Something got away.
Clearly our victory.
How much did we actually lose? 4%. Wow. Okay, so 18 men survived. The Ectos gained experience, that's good. They only lost 4 casualties as well, which is really nice. Velites did a fair bit of damage. The Ectos did most of the damage, but then the Ectos are killing a lot of routing units as well. I think the Hastati did a lot of damage too, and took very few casualties, which is fantastic. They worked really well. That retreating tactic and hitting from the sides worked really well against the AI. It wouldn't work so well against players unless they weren't, very good and they weren't really paying attention to what you were doing. But yeah, that worked out really well, and that entire army is now gone. That's fantastic. He's now a good commander, so +2 command stars. So the Monkey Man now has 2 command stars. Just amuses me. So, probably should retrain these units here. There we go. And yeah, let's retrain these Equites as well. Then let's take these. Oh, there are units of Velites which are not up to full strength. Alright, so we're retraining these guys here. Are we building anything? No, we're not actually training anything. If I train... I can retrain Equites, I can retrain Astarte. When I get to Thermal, I have a barracks, which is militia hoplites, which is the same as Astarte. So if we are to retrain Astarte, I have a practice range, so I can retrain them, and they have a stable. So, frankly, I've got no reason to retrain anything. I can just siege Thermon. And unfortunately the spy hasn't opened the gates for me, so I'm going to have to actually build battering rams, but that's okay. I mean, it's not terrible, it's not the end of the world. I could get mercenaries there, but I'm not going to. I'm only going to get like Gallic mercenaries, and the ones that aren't very good. Like I might get those Illyrian peltasts, but I won't be getting any Cretan archers, and I won't get any Sarmatian cavalry, because it's heavy cavalry, and I don't think the Romans used mercenary heavy cavalry, so I won't bother with that. Light cavalry, however, I will do. So, yeah, this army here really should be doing something, but at the moment they're just sort of holding off my northern flank from if these Macedonians decide to get angry. These Dacians are allied with me, but I can't trust that. So, yeah, that's working out quite well. Can't build anything in these guys, and they're all retrained as much as possible. This guy's got his orders to go down here into the middle of nowhere, and that's everything. I think I'm going to call that the end of this episode. That was fantastic. A couple of battles right there. Cornelius Brutus and his brother Cassius Brutus really did lead this army to some pretty spectacular victories, if I do say so myself. So, yeah, I'm very pleased with that, and now that we've killed off those 2 big armies, there should be very little resistance left from Greece. The Macedonians, on the other hand, will be a completely different kettle of fish, because the Macedonians are pretty strong right now. But the Greeks should be fairly well depleted, and this siege here is going to be quite easy, because there's only 3 peltasts, basically 6 units of ranged infantry, or ranged units anyway, and 2 militia hoplites, and a faction leader. Faction leader could be difficult, but other than that, it should be fine, and that will give me a base of operations down here that I can retrain all my units at, which is sorely needed on this continent. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching the 4th episode? Yes, 4th episode of my pre-marian challenge, and come back for the next one where we're going to siege Thermon and hopefully not get butchered in the process. Options. Give me trade rights for map information, please. Right. Current proposal beyond your means. Fine. Can we just have some trade rights then? No. Okay, the Egyptians aren't going to give me trade rights, so fuck them. Let's see if we can get them from the Pontics. See, the Pontics are far more amenable to my wishes, which is a good thing. So, next I think will be the Seleucids down here, because the only people over here will be the Seleucids and the the Greeks, and we're at war with the Greeks, so we're not going to get trade rights from them. So, we've got a fairly good idea of what's going on here. I don't think we've actually got trade rights with the Germans, which is a shame, but never mind. We can deal without trade rights from the Germans. So, that's going to bug me. There we go. And everything else there is fine. We can apparently build something right here. I'm not sure if we want to. Yep, we do, because we've got nothing else to build, and we've got money, so let's do it while we can. Everything else I think is done, so end turn. Alright. I think we're okay. Yep, seems so. Oh. Oh, okay. Our faction leader is now dead. He died at 60... Was he 64 or 63? 63. So, our new faction leader is Aulus Brutus. He's 45 and he's a manager. Yeah, he really is a manager. Where is he? He's the governor of Croton. Okay, that's fine. He can stay there. And that means my faction heir is now Aemilius Brutus. I would rather... Vibus the Wrathful. Okay, I don't know why he's got Wrathful. Is it that, maybe? It'd be Uncontrollable Rage. Okay, well, yeah, he's in Trentum anyway, so that's fine. So this guy is now the faction heir. And they're basically the same age. These two guys are basically useless commanders, but they're useless everythings, so, you know, whatever. Oppius Brutus will come of age shortly, in about 8 turns, I think. See, end of turn report. 500 profit. Well, it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Popularity falls with the masses. Faction leader is dead. New faction leader, Aulus Brutus. Construction of sewers is complete. We completed Vilites. That means that we've now... Hey there, welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play Rome Total War pre-marian challenge. Last time, we lost Salona and we got it back again, and now we have 2 half-decently sized armies. We've got one over here, which has 7 Hastati units in it. These 2 came from the army that's in Salona now, and they only have 2 Vilites, which is something I have to deal with. We're training 2 more over here, so they will get more. And we have this one up here, which has more cavalry, but less infantry, and more Vilites. So, oh, and this one's led by 2 brothers, which I think is kind of cool. So, yeah, we've got nothing else to do, I think. I'm just going to quickly check on Diplomat. Is that him? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to meet the Pontics. Okay, cool. So, anything else to do? Where's the spy? Spy's there, he's fine. And there's something else to do this turn, I don't believe. No, we've got no money to do anything, so I'm just going to quickly check the tax rates. Very high, very high, very high, very high. Excellent. Okay, end turn. Right, so the Macedonians are up there. They've taken that city there, which is odd. We're offering an alliance with Dacia. I've got no reason not to take an alliance with Dacia. We already have trade rights, and we have their map information. So we've got not complete. Yes, we completed the training for this army as it is. I think it could use more though. It's got 4 Vilites, 6 Hastati, and 2 Equites. It could use more Equites, I think. Yeah, let's train another couple of Equites while we get communal farming. If we can afford it. We can just afford it. Okay, and Croton doesn't need anything building. Apollonia can't build anything. All the tax rates are good. Yep, okay, so let's see. Where are those Greeks? Right there, and that's a huge army. Yeah, Cretan archers and armoured hoplites, regular hoplites. Yeah, that's a worrisome army. I really don't like the look of that at all. Doris of Sparta there has got an acceptable looking army. Yeah, not really concerned about that. So, Thermon. Yeah, Thermon also has a fairly weak army. I don't know why the faction leader's there though. That's an interesting thing. So, yeah, these guys were going up there to Salona, and to stop it annoying me. There we go. Right, I would really like to replace those town watch with some peasants. no reason to do anything else with them, just accept their alliance offer. So, because any army we can avoid attacking or having attack us is a good thing right now. So Gala has died. I believe she was the wife of the faction heir. She would have been quite old-ish, I suppose. 61 maybe, something like that. Yeah, he's 63, so her being 61 sounds about right. So I'm not going to bother doing the math properly. We've got Velites and right, Dacia and me have allied. Gaul and the Greek city-states have allied. Okay, fine. Okay, let's get this Velite over to Apollonia and get that back again. And I'm going to take one of these guys here and send him up to Salona. There's a Gallic diplomat right there, and that guy right there. Okay, let's move down here. I need to know where those or that Greek army was. There was a big Greek army that I saw before. I need to know where it's gone. So, is that everything? No, I need to deal with the diplomat because he's going to be... Oh, hello.